Let's go to page 578. Today's lesson is how to define the circular functions or find out the values on a circle. So this is all the value in a circle. Again, this is based on the spatial triangle, right? So like this over here, if you notice the pi over 6, this is same as 30 degrees. So at 30 degrees, if you notice this triangle over here, so this is 1, and this is 1/2, and this is b square root of 3 over 2. Okay? And that's where this value came from. See, square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. So that's your x and that's your y. And over here, pi over 4, this is 45 degrees. So 45 degrees, again, if the hypotenuse is 1, the two legs will be square root of 2, square over 2, square root of 2 over 2, right? Over here, this is 60 degrees. So pi over 3 is 60 degrees. So again, if you draw the triangle down, this is 1, this is 1/2, and it will be square root of 3 over 2. So again, these are your 30, 60 spatial triangles. Then over here, pi over 2, that's 90 degrees. So you just straight up and down. So if you look at the coordinate, the x is 0, y is 1. So this is called a unit circle. Unit circle means circle with a radius of 1, and you use that as a hypotenuse of your spatial triangle. And when you get over here, all the value all these are based on the spatial triangle, right? So only difference is that over here the x is a negative. See that? This over here is positive. This is positive. This is negative because over here, see over here, this is your negative 1/2, and this is square root of 3 over 2. Okay, again, x over here is, so you watch the coordinate. So that's what this is. So you need to be familiar with all the value on this circle. But don't try to memorize it. All you have to do is know your spatial triangle. All these are 30, 60, or 45, 45 spatial triangles. Okay? So you need to know this value and to do the problems. So now let's go over how to do some of the problems. Okay, so let's go to page 580. And let's start with number 2. It says find the exact value of the 6 trigonometric functions of the given number. If a function is undefined for given number, so state. So you have the angle is pi over 4. Again, you did all this problem before, except before you did it with degrees. But right now you do it with the radian, but everything is the same. Okay, so pi over 4 is 45 degrees, so that's your pi over 4. Okay, so this would be square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, and 1. Or, if you don't like that, you can use these. You can 1 square root of 2. Okay, same thing, it doesn't matter. So you need to know your spatial triangles. So from there, you can go and do your 6 functions, right? So sine, you can use theta, but okay, that's pi over 4, or you can use theta, doesn't matter. So sine is this over this, so it would be square root of 2 over 2. Okay, cosine of pi over 4 is this over this, so it would be square root of 2 over 2. Okay, tangent pi over 4 is this over this or this over this, either one, right? They're the same, so it would be 1. Okay. So now you have the cosecant of pi over 4 equal to, so just flip this over, so you're going to get, or you can use this one, right? It's just square root of 2, right? It's this over this. Sine is this over this. So cosecant is this over this. Okay, and then you have the secant. Okay, you flip it over, you get the same thing. And cotangent is flip this over, you get 1. And that's it. Okay, but you need to know what the angle is. Okay, let's go to number 12. You have negative 7 pi over 4. So you have to go this way, right? So by the way, for the unit circle, if you notice that when you have something over 4, it's always halfway, right? See pi over 4. See the 3 pi over 4. So when you have over 4, it's always halfway. Okay? When you have the denominator is 6, you're gonna have like low angle like this. Okay? So anything over 3 is like this. It's up. Anything over 4 is halfway. Anything over 6 is kind of close to the horizontal. So if you don't notice over here, see that? So when it's over 6, it's kind of close to the horizontal. When it's over 3, when the denominator is 3, it's kind of closer to the vertical. And when the denominator is 4, it's going to be halfway in between. Okay. And so negative pi over 4, you can just go around the clock, right? So you have to go this way because negative. So 1 pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 4 pi over 4, 5, 6, 7. So negative 7 pi over 4 is over here. And so so this is actually, they are the same. They are the coterminal, right? If you add 2 pi, what you get? If you add 2 pi onto this, you get that, right? So you're going to get exactly the same answer. Okay. But you need to know how to deal with the negative angles. Okay. Let's go and do one more. Let's go to number 8. So you have 7 pi over 6. So you need to know where that is. So this is pi. So you add one more. So 7 pi over 6 is right over here. And so this is your 30-60 spatial triangle. Okay, so you can use 1 half, negative, square root of 3 over 2, negative. Okay. Or if you use the other one, you can go 1, 2, square root of 3, and you have to watch the sign. The radius or hypotenuse is always positive, but the two legs, horizontal and vertical, you have to watch the sign. Okay, so again, you get those 6 functions. So sine is the vertical. So this, it's kind of hard to use this one, so I'm going to use this one over here. So this one, right? So it'd be negative 1 half, right? Okay, sine is vertical over hypotenuse, right? Cosine is this over this, so it'd be negative square root of 3 over 2, or this one, same thing, right? This over this, either way. Okay, tangent, 7 pi over 6 equal to, now tangent is your slope. So it's a vertical over horizontal, so it'd be negative 1 over negative square root of 3, so equal to square root of 3 over 3. Okay, so now you can go and flip things over. So flip this over, you get negative 2. You flip this over, okay, you get negative 2 over square root of 3, so equal to negative 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, and then cotangent. Now don't flip this one over, because if you flip this one over, you have to simplify, right? You want to flip this over. If you flip this over, then answer would be square root of 3 already, right? So you kind of look, so you do whatever is easier. Okay, so now let's go to number 14. Number 14 is says express the cosine, the sine, cosine, and tangent of each number to 4 significant digits. So you're looking for angle. So you have 0.5. Okay, so you're looking for sine of 0.5, and you're looking for cosine of 0.5. Now remember, this is radian now. So when you use your calculator, if you notice right over here, if you look carefully, it tells you it's DEG, means this is the degree mode. So you need to push this to change the mode. Some of your calculators have different ones. So you have to make sure it's RAD. Okay, so make sure it's RAD, make sure it's radian mode. Okay, so you go 0.5, and then you push sine, and this will give you 0.47, how many? 4 significant digits, so 94. Okay, and then you do the same thing, 0.5 cosine. You're going to get 0.8776, and then 0.5 tangent, you're going to get 0.5463, and that's it. So just know how to use calculator. You have to make sure that you're in the correct mode. Okay, again, this is the radian, so you have to put in the radian mode. If it's degree, you have to put in degree mode. Okay, now let's go to number 18. You're looking for the angle now. Okay, so now over here, you're looking for the angle. So since you can use a calculator on this, okay, but this is a spatial angle. So normally, if it's like a number is messed up, like a 17 or 20, you use a calculator. but for 18, it's a special angle. So you can figure out the angle for that. But remember now, when you give you the boundary value, when they give you this, right, that means they want you to put x in the radian, not degree. Okay. So again, to do this, you can put over 1, right? So tangent is going to be like this, right? Right. Tangent is vertical over horizontal. So you know that this is 60 degrees, or pi over 3. So that's your x. So x equal to 60 degrees, or x equal to, since they want you in radian, it would be pi over 3. Okay. Now, if you will do it by using calculator, if they want you to do it with calculator, then like number 20, you have cosine of x equal to 0.8196. So again, you make sure it's in the radian mode, and you want to, since you're looking for the angle, you have to go second function, right? So you go 0.8196, you go second cosine, and so x is equal to 0.61, and it says, oh, it didn't, okay, so 6101 radian. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so let's go and do some practice.